doesn't even come close. The actual temperature measurement was 0.09 degrees Fahrenheit by one data set, and even colder than that by other data sets. The track record of the global warming community is a terrible track record, with error rates 90 to 300%, with major predictions like melting sea ice and glacial ice that simply haven't happened, with ocean temperatures and atmospheric temperatures that have stopped warming and now gone to cooling. So clearly, the solar physics community, the global cooling community, has gotten this one right for over a decade now.
In the next segment, John Casey reveals how a new solar cycle will radically impact life on Earth. Now, a growing number of experts are suggesting that the sun governs Earth's temperature much more than carbon emissions. Historically, scientists can see a clear correlation between solar cycles and Earth's climate. Periods of reduced sunspot activity have been marked by falling temperatures, including long periods known as ice ages. Understanding the dynamics of solar cycles is key to predicting the sun's future output and whether it will cause warming or cooling. And one of the most important tools in plotting the cycles is the historical record, namely Antarctic ice cores, correlating with historical accounts of the last two little ice ages or solar minimums.
In July of 2008, I published online my peer-reviewed science paper on the RC theory. It predicted what we've learned from past solar hibernations, past cold eras brought on by the 206-year cycle. These predictions can be ominous, but they can also be reassuring in that it's something we know will happen. We don't have to guess. We don't have to fear what's happening because we will know what's happening. However, it required me to go back and study a lot of history to find out exactly what people were going through 206 years ago and 206 years before that.
Casey writes in Dark Winter that the French Revolution, which began in 1789 and ignited Europe into a period of long, deadly warfare, was actually brought on by falling temperature trends that accompanied the last great solar minimum, causing widespread crop failures and famine. The era was marked by the rise of Napoleon and his failed invasion into Russia due to the remarkably bitter cold weather typical of the time.
There have been many instances, all tied to major climate variations based on solar activity, that have caused significant tribulation for the human species.